Dames and heren, myself Newman. Welcome to something a little bit different here. Welcome to ETS 2. And it's, I'm not joined alone, as you can see. There is David with his truck. And,
Breaker 19, that's a copy over.
That's going to be really weird.
Copy.
There's Alan.
I tell you what, Alan sounds like the guy from Payday that gives you the job.
Thing is, your voice actually changes as well.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
You haven't got the same trailer as me, Alan.
What do you mean?
You haven't got the same... Because I've got different side skirts on mine to yours, so you haven't got the exact... I think you've got the default trailer, whereas I customised it.
Don't know.
Ah!
If you look, mine's got a different side skirt there.
So,
Yeah.
we are obviously going to talk about Formula 1. Usually, as you know, Formula 1, we do the podcast and... Yeah.
Hang on, we still got to wait for him yet, David.
I'm just moving to the room. I've got to turn my volume down a little bit anyway.
I know you guys are going to wait for me.
We don't have to. We can do it Top Gear rules.
No.
We realised we couldn't help, so we left him behind.
That's
Let me know when you are
really
behind us.
annoying. Behind. So, how much of, like, F1...
I only caught the race.
I saw Q3 and the race.
Yeah, I saw Q1, Q2, and I didn't see any.
I got lucky. I only caught Q3 because there was a delay because of the red flag.
Yeah.
I literally got home from work and like Q3 was like 2 minutes off starting. It was...
That's not good. That's not good.
Alan, you don't need your beacons on.
Why not?
Because you're not running oversized.
Yeah, no.
Okay, we've got a new... Chris has gone, but we've got this MAN joining us. Welcome to the team!
Well, I had nearly an incident with the MAN, so...
What is it with Chris and always running into men?
Funny. Why can I see their icons getting closer and closer? Yeah, like I said, I didn't see much of, like, quality and stuff.
I say I literally just saw... I didn't see any practice. I just saw
no,
Q3
sorry,
and the race.
Yeah, I saw quality. I didn't see much of the practice sessions.
Yeah, unfortunately, I only caught the race.
A pretty boring race, wasn't it? Not much to talk about. Right, folks, we'll see you in a fortnight.
Is that where you've made notes?
Yeah.
Oh, the notes.
Yeah, that was my notes. Nothing to see, move along.
But where the f do we begin with that?
Let's begin at the beginning.
It rained half hour before the race started.
It did rain, yeah. I managed to watch a bit of the bit. Like, I'm going to make a couple of comments before we even get anywhere. The beginning, obviously I watched the build-up. I managed to catch the build-up this time.
No, I didn't because I was splitting between that and the touring cars.
You never watched the build-up.
Alan!
Right, don't forget you two can damage each other.
No, we didn't actually get any damage.
I got 1%, but you did run me clean off the road.
Jesus Christ.
I was a bit sharp than what I thought.
Well, that doesn't mean you can use me as a block.
So...
Okay, chance for Chris to catch up.
Jesus Christ, talk about quite a mini up there.
You can see Alan's extra 200 horses at this point, can't you?
Yeah! Don't forget to flash him in.
He's not far enough ahead! Alan!
I thought we were taking this a little bit more seriously than normal.
Well, sorry, but I like me door mirror still attached to me doors.
I'm lucky I haven't got that. I've got a nice advantage of not having door mirrors. So yeah, I do apologise about any FPS.
Am I clear?
There's not a lot I can do.
Flash.
Fucking hell.
What?
What?
It was like on my cab, why don't ya? It literally is lighting up my cab.
Yeah, Chris is doing the same to me.
Anyways, are we talking about F1 or what?
Well, we're a bit preoccupied right now.
I guessed. So, yeah. Anyways, beginning of the build-up. As you know, Seb Vettel made a bit of a statement, didn't he?
I didn't see any of the build-up.
Well,
I literally
Yeah,
saw
I
the
didn't
race.
see that.
well,
I think I joined in with about 10 minutes till the start of the race.
well, they had a T-shirt saying "same" on it in the LBGQT Plus colours. Apparently,
Right.
he got dragged to the steward's office after the race because during the national anthem he forgot to zip up his race suit. And because of the article, you know, whatever the regulations are, basically, apparently he broke regs. And I'm sorry,
Helen, you having fun over there?
I was doing about 60 odd miles an hour down that bit.
but yeah, I'm kind of sorry, but if you're gonna pull him for just that, like I said I won't make. There's another movement that that somebody else made a nice big statement about, and then why should Vettel get hammered for that one? This isn't good. There's a car between. Don't you dare pull out, you son of a bitch.
Do I need to slow down for you two?
No, we're fine. I can still see you. We're still within range.
That's weird because it even shows the icon of you speaking above when you.
Coffee, Convoy.
You know how annoying that's going to be.
Breaker 19, this is a duck. Got a copy, come on.
For the fact that. That's
Do you know
gonna-
what? Do you know all we need now?
Go on.
Convoy.
No.
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 The moon on the 5th of June in a Kenworth hauling logs.
So, anyways,
They've even got a bear in the air.
I'm not going to say too much about it, but it's a bit shit if they pull him over that. Yes, they don't want it politicising and stuff like that, but I get why he did it. I really do get why he did it.
Yeah, but I don't think he was the only one though. I think there was a couple of drivers that were standing up for it because of what's going. There's other bits and pieces. There's a lot of political things going on at the moment, especially with the LGBT plus over there, and that's why they did it.
Yeah, but
And that's why he got pulled.
yeah, I know. But at the end of the day, for them to pull him over a thing like that, yes, I get they don't want it politicising, but it seems a little bit homophobic of the FIA and the F1 itself. Like I say, I get they don't want it to get politicised, but
Let's not start going down the avenue where just because you don't agree with something you say it's either homophobic or racist or something like that. Come on, we're better than that.
I'm not being funny, but being part of that community, it hurts. So, yeah, that's why I'm quite strongly about it.
Next topic. I don't mean that out of order or anything, Chris.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
But next topic. First lap.
Yeah, what? For,
Well,
hang on.
Let's not even get past the first lap.
Whoa,
Let's get
whoa,
to
whoa.
the first corner.
Whoa.
Alright, first corner.
It wasn't even it was what, 500, 600 metres? Now, Yeah.
You know, I still
And it didn't involve Hamilton.
No, it just involved Bottas.
think about Bottas and every championship rival.
I'm not being funny, but yes, they've handed him what they've handed him.
Which I don't think is anywhere near enough.
It's not. No, it's not.
Right. I know people are moaning, saying it was unfair. You know, Hamilton's punishment wasn't nowhere near as bad and things like that. The only difference is
Hamilton took out one driver,
yeah,
Freaking 4.
not like 4 or 5 drivers. And then Kimi just must have imagined spin as Alan. Because
Well, let's be fair. You cannot blame Kimi for that one. The
Can you?
driver
Fuck.
sees the lollipop man raise it, or the light go green, or
I
whatever
know.
system they're using.
yeah, you can't
He
blame.
cannot see
No, I
behind
know.
his car because there's freaking 20 blokes stood round.
I know. No, but I was just taking the piss. You know, Kimi took spin out, and Kimi usually takes Alan out. Actually, to be fair though, it hasn't been really Kimi taking Alan out this time.
No, we've been taking ourselves out quite nicely so far. I was hoping to get a race done today, but we're not finishing work till late. I didn't get a chance. I need to get some practicing on that game. 'Cause
Shocking.
that performance was embarrassing.
You ain't gonna get any better.
Hang on, I've won every championship we've had so far.
I've won every champion. Yeah, good. How tables have fucking turned.
it's just very well the AI's going to win it now.
Oh, the AI is definitely gonna win it because
Oh yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it?
it's looking that way.
At the end of the year, we'll hand the channel to Kaufman.
Yeah.
Well, we don't even know what's exactly going to happen, anyways, because we don't even know when they're going to add the new tracks in. So the new tracks are going to get as a special, anyways. But then we've got to add them into the multiplayer, anyways.
And we've still got mine and your. Me and you haven't done our 2-player yet, have we?
No.
We've got to figure that in somewhere.
Yeah, well, obviously me and Alan have gone separate teams. Alan went McLaren.
Yep.
I went. Who the fuck did I go Aston Martin for hours?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
No, but asking me, I haven't watched the videos yet.
Yeah. No. But yeah, no, I feel, David, when you're gonna pull out, please indicate.
I do.
He does actually
Oh,
indicate.
there's a little bit of fucking lag.
I'm starting to wonder when you're going to realise there's a lane 1.
I'm in lane 2!
I can see that.
I'm in lane 2, but I don't know where you two are.
Well, can't you tell Alan's like got the power on us right now?
You know, like I say, he's got 200 or so.
Oh,
Us
be
two.
careful, there's been a little bit of an accident
Yeah.
up there and everybody's slowing down.
Yeah, it's only a plea, old Bill.
Yeah, I know, but I was just warning David because there was trucks
Yeah.
in front braking.
Yeah, no, I can see. Problem is, I always end up at this point getting my farm sim control, so I keep pressing 3 to try and activate cruise control. I'm suddenly looking at the top of the truck.
But, no, I mean, to be fair,
I've
yeah.
not even used cruise control yet.
No, I haven't either. To be
Oh,
fair,
sank.
yes,
You can tell which one of us 3 drives for a living, can't you? Hits the motorway, cruise on.
well,
Well, I have been hitting 65
yeah.
downhill.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, he got a 5-place grid penalty. Stroll got the same for taking.
I don't think...
Stroll
I
got
see-
the same for taking Leclerc out.
Yeah, but in a lot of ways, Stroll was just trying to avoid the carnage that Bottas had caused.
Yeah, but ran into Leclerc. Right, coming off here and braking.
You don't need a brake.
I'm slowing down just a little bit.
You don't need to.
I'm not gonna.
Well, actually, at least if Chris does do it now, I'll get a cracking view of him lying it down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I mean, to be fair, the penalties wasn't as severe as it should have been. I mean, I don't know if he, like I said, he there's a lot of drivers really pissed at him right now. Whether they've made up yet,
Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised, to be honest. I mean, he took...
A lot of drivers pissed, and I reckon he woke up Monday morning to a brand new watch on his doorstep, courtesy of Mercedes. or, you know, a new black edition AMG's just been delivered to him with a bow round it.
Yeah. I'm not surprised Lando... I mean, I watched some of the after-race interviews. And, yeah, you could tell people...
Was there not one where didn't
were pissed.
Toto go and try and talk to Horner and he just totally blanked him?
No. They were talking to each other. Toto was trying to apologise and Horner was just... Yeah, no. Horner was just being Horner. I mean...
Yeah, I would be the same though, you know.
To be fair, and this is taking the tinfoil hat off, I will say the chances of him having planned that are so minute they're not worth.
There's
Well, the fact
no
that the two
way.
cars he manages to do the most damage to are the two Red Bulls.
Well,
It's
not...
just after last weekend where
Yeah.
Hamilton took Max out. The next weekend Bottas takes them both out. You understand why Red Bull are feeling a little aggrieved? They've lost the championship lead.
The
They've
thing
lost
is,
the
though-
constructors lead.
The thing is though, some of the, I think it was Perez and things like that. Yes, okay, it was Bottas that triggered the accidents, but it was actually other cars that followed through, basically. And caused
Bottas
damage.
hit Perez, didn't he? Bottas hit Lando. Lando hit Verstappen. I
yeah.
think Bottas then hit Perez.
Bottas
Yeah.
did clip
But he, by
Perez.
that point, had his wheel on his bonnet, so he didn't have a lot
Yeah.
to say in the matter.
Yeah. No, basically they did. They took both the Red Bulls. Which, to be fair to Max, he tried his fucking best. He had half a fucking car, you know.
I'm surprised he didn't qualify for being underweight at the end.
Oh, don't even get me started on that fucking shite.
Yeah. So, and that was basically the race, guys.
Well, no, it wasn't, was it? There was more.
Well,
more
no,
than that.
there was more to it than that, but it was just...
I mean, can we give Russell the Chancer of the Year award now?
Oh.
I'm not being funny, but...
That is your catchphrase tonight. You've said that about 25 times.
What? Not being funny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at least one thing, you've not been funny yet, so you're consistently right.
Fuck off. How... I'm not... Just... Alonso.
Oh, Alonso proved
No
there's many good
fucking-
tune played on an old fiddle.
No fucking way he got... You know, no fucking wonder he got driver of the day after what he managed to do. Holy...
Look, he may be an
Wow.
old guy, but you're not gonna get round him easily.
No.
Are you
He
shite?
knew exactly where to put that car. He pushed Hamilton to the side of the track.
And he knew he had to.
Oh yeah.
He was doing it for the team.
He was doing
Yeah.
it for Ocon and the team.
And can we just stand and say that? Congratulations to Ocon, first win.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
you got me memories of Gasly at Italy last year.
At Monza.
Monza, Italy, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've come to the conclusion, I've told you before, I've come to the conclusion, the Merc F1 team are like clouds. When they fuck off, it's a nice day. Alright, cheeky there, Chris.
Yeah, slow down, David,
Well,
because he's going too slow.
Fair play to Russell with one of his calls on the radio when Latifi was up in
You said
third.
prioritise Latifi.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you want to compromise my race, prioritise Nicky.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is a fair play to him.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
fair play to... I mean...
I mean, let's be honest, he should probably get used to that, Williams. He'll be there for another year now, because
And-
Bottas will have a new contract at Merc.
honestly, we say this, but... I think he's just sealed his fate. I think he's screwed.
No, I don't. I think he's
I
out
do.
with Merck's golden boy. I think he's gonna be there for. I think he's gonna be there till he's bloody 90.
I think he screwed himself a little bit there. I really do. You know, as much... I like Bottas, but he's just...
He's never performed in the
No.
Merc to the level. I
No.
mean, don't forget he won a race in a Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That was also when the Williams wasn't a bad car, but
The Williams isn't bad. It's lacking.
it's the second worst car on the grid.
Well, we can't. Well, yeah, Haas. But
It's the second worst car on the grid right now.
Yeah, but you knew Haas weren't going to really bother. What was the point in Haas bothering developing their car when they've got two rookies in it? One just spins like fuck. One of them's quite aggressive, as we found
Let's be honest,
out.
you're saying that, and I know you're going to hate me saying this, but over the last few races,
It
I think
hasn't
May's
stopped.
been more consistent than Mick.
Yeah.
And it hurts me to say that, but Mick seems to have had more issues, more incidents.
Only in he didn't get into quali because of an incident
Because he
of
stuffed the car.
yeah. But
You know, he's Mayspin seems to have calmed down. He's
Spin.
not quick yet, but he seems to have at least calmed the.
yeah, but if you look at the race,
Don't forget that Grosjean was on fire longer than Mayspin raced in Bahrain, but
we can't give Grosjean shit because he's doing well.
I'm not giving Grosjean shit.
No, I'm saying he's doing well now. I think that's what he needed.
Well
I
now.
think that is what was needed, was him to just leave F1 and go like into IndyCar or elsewhere. Because
Well, I think that's what Bottas will do. I think
I think
I don't
Bottas.
think Bottas will take a job at a lower team.
No, I think Bottas might go, but I think Bottas will go fucking rallying or some shit like that.
Would Williams? I think Williams actually quite likely having two younger drivers in now.
To you, David.
But
It's,
I don't know. I want to see Russell in the Merc. I do
Well, we
want to.
did.
yeah.
No, but I want to see him in the Merc properly again against Lewis, who, by the way, looked absolute. I know I may have a little bit of a disliking for Lewis, not because he's black, just because he's.
Well, didn't he get taken to the doctors
Yes.
after the race?
Yes.
He
He's been
was
getting dizzy.
absolutely screwed. He did not look good at all. He was struggling on that podium.
Yeah, he's put a statement out about it, did a press about it, saying since he's had COVID,
He said it might
He's
be long
been
suffering.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's been suffering.
Which, like I say, yeah, I may have a dislike.
I may not
to
be a fan of the
Lewis.
guy, but I would not wish anything
No,
like that on him.
no,
No.
he was fucked. Literally, he was
Yeah,
absolutely
He went to the
exhausted.
medical tent because his fatigue was so low and he was feeling dizzy
Yeah,
and blurred vision.
you could see on the podium.
Oh yeah, he wasn't jumping about like the others.
No, he wasn't. His
On
use.
his third, that's now become a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel sorry for Vettel. I disagree with this whole you should have 1 litre in your car at the end of the race.
Well, didn't they? Yeah, but Talent Aston Martin driver man said that he actually had 1.4 litres left, but he just couldn't siphon it out.
No, they only siphoned 0.3.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They said there was over a litre of fuel in the tank,
Yeah, but they had to siphon it out.
but they can only start pump out 0.3.
What's
So there
happened
was still fuel
here?
left. The AI was having a bit of 25 minutes when I was coming down the slip road.
Yeah, the AI sort of got
Fair
confused
enough.
by me and Alan turning up at the same time, I think.
Fair enough.
It sort of stopped dead.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Vettel because he put in.
If he gets that second taken off him, which as it stands he has.
He has.
As far as I knew, Alpine have appealed, haven't they?
You mean Aston Martin?
That's mine.
That's in mine, sorry.
Yeah,
Yes, they have appealed.
they have appealed.
So that might get reinstated yet, you never know.
I'm not being funny, but that is.
There we go again. Another one on the board, folks.
Fuck off. It was a wet race. It was a wet beginning to the race. They know how. Well, we know how they drink fucking fuel in the wet. No wonder they're not going to have enough fuel.
Well, I wondered if that's what I had a feeling. I wondered if
What happened to Ocon?
that's why the Alpine stopped. I think it was just because Ocon was that caught up, he missed the turning for the big.
He did.
Play.
He missed the turning for part further.
Yeah.
But Vettel parked the car.
Yeah. Make sure you get the right one for trucks, Alan.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Bollocks.
Oh!
It seems to do that sometimes. Right, I don't know if we're entering a collision zone. I don't know how this is going to work.
I'm gonna let Alan teleport through before.
Which one is it? This one. Hey! Get around the car.
Alan, let me know when you've gone through and you are clear.
Will do.
I think that can be the best way, Chris, and you do the same for me.
Do a snow runner.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you clear, then just give each other space.
So you might as well pull to the end of it before you go up the ramp.
But yeah,
Yeah.
well,
You're clear, Alan.
I'm not being funny, but I hope he gets.
And again.
I hope he. Yeah, I hope he gets. Fucking asshole. I hope he gets it reinstated.
So do I.
Because he put
Right, I'm clear.
he put a lot of effort. Yeah, it doesn't. It said we were in a collision zone here, so
I'm clear anyways. So.
yeah. Loading screen. I mean, fair play to Sainz. Sainz had a pretty solid race, if I'm honest.
A lot of them did. I mean, let's play at one point. If he doesn't get the place back, Raikkonen got a point.
Yeah.
Williams double point scoring.
Yeah.
The end of the season, that could be massive for them.
I was saying, it promoted Russell up to 8th, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You good to go?
Think so.
Roll out.
10-4.
M4.
Yeah, you can do the extra horse on that Scania at this point.
I mean, how did any of you guys actually vote for the driver of the day?
I did, yes.
Who?
Ocon.
Alan?
I thought he drove well. He didn't. He held off Vettel when he needed to.
Did you vote, Alan?
I didn't vote. I couldn't vote where I was, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I voted for Alonso. Just because, purely on that
I
fact.
got some madman coming up beside me.
It's not a madman. It's a mad daft. Get it right. Oh yeah, don't forget.
Don't forget, other side of the road.
These guys drive on the wrong side of the road. Remember that. There's a madman here on the wrong side of the road. One, there's hundreds of them.
I'm glad you held that bus up.
I don't know how I did it.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Well, I held the bus up.
Yeah.
Your indicator was on. Oh, for fuck's sake!
What?
God, here we go.
Fucking madman!
Who?
AI's having.
Oh, you literally crashed into the barrier.
Okay.
Oh, he's carrying a few. He's carrying a couple of tractors for your Christmas. He's delivering them to your farm.
Now they're going Clarkson's.
No, he's already got a good tractor. He doesn't need any more.
I haven't. I've still got to get that watched. I will get the Grand Tour watched. I'll watch that probably.
The Lockdown is well worth
I'll
watching.
watch it
was
later
very
on.
good.
Yeah.
I will say, and I saw the criticism online, I do kind of, it's same old, you know what you're gonna get, but it's still funny.
I know a lot of people say it's very Top Gear.
Well, it's the same three people.
From
yeah,
Top
what do you
Gear.
expect?
Yeah.
Did you?
I mean, if they came out and did Dancing on Ice, yes, we'd be surprised.
Did you guys actually see any of
No, I haven't watched any of the Top Gear yet.
Top
I know
Gear?
questions coming.
You need.
I
Well,
didn't mean you
it's
did,
behind.
there's that one up in the lakes, but no, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you need to get that one. You need to get all them. That series watched. It's great. But you need to get The Escapists watched as well.
Keep telling me that, and I will at some point. But
Doesn't he, Alan?
That is good.
well, it's like I was planning to finish work today, get home and watch. Cause I watched YOLO last night. I was going to watch Survive the Hunt, but then because I didn't get home till 7:15.
I watched them both.
Yeah, but you didn't have to be up at 5 AM for work.
I had to be up at fucking 9.
Oh well, fucking
Whoa,
hell, I
what
was
the
in
fuck?
Liverpool by then.
Wrong lane.
By 9 o'clock,
Alan's
I've done
gone
3
wrong.
knots.
Alan went to the.
Alan went to the fake one, did he?
Yeah.
He went to the car one.
The thing was, you were on the right track. You were for the auto path.
I know he was. If we've got a.
Hang on, there's services up here. I'll pull in and we can
Yeah.
I'm all good.
Well, we can top our tanks up if we need to.
Yeah, don't forget fuel on the continent's cheap, so you might as well.
Yeah, you might as well top your tank up.
That's the one good thing about, especially on Pro mode, you get over into Poland and diesel's like 80 pence a litre.
Oh yeah, it's
It's like,
cheaper.
fucking hell, can I fill a tanker up before I leave? Bring it back with me.
Because we've still got 500. We've got 500. I know we've got 540 miles to go, but there's we just might as well regroup.
This is one thing I like this laptop because it's got the RGB keyboard. When you fill the tank, when the tank's full, the keyboard lights up green.
Weird.
And like if you crash in game, the keyboard flashes red.
Shit.
What the?
What were you saying about Alan getting it wrong earlier?
No,
His train is literally on its side.
give me a second.
He hasn't had his license long, folks.
It wasn't that. I was trying to get round you. You got enough space to get round there?
What do you think?
Just checking.
I'm grabbing a coffee.
Grab me one.
I grabbed you one. Do you want one, Chris?
Not up.
139.1 litres.
I took 217. By God, that V8 drinks.
It's just scan.
What's your average MPG, Alan? So far.
Well, tell him, will it?
I don't think mine tells me.
Press I to go through the dashboard.
Yeah, it might not tell him.
It will do if you get to the right menu.
My average MPG is 63.1.
Averaging. Well, he gets back up to normal speed. Averaging
No,
about 67.
How much?
67.
What?
You must be on litres per 100 kilometres. Because I'm on miles per gallon, I'm on 6.9.
You're on.
Yeah, mine's averaging
Oh guys, with my
67.3.
leg closed up here.
Okay. Shit.
Whoa!
I did tell you.
Wasn't that?
What was it?
A little bit of lag. A little bit of lag. A bit of a
I
squirrel.
saw Chris go bounce from sides.
I did warn you there was like a lane closed. Yeah, this is nice, the three of us just cruising across France.
We got a toll booth at some point, because...
It's France, we've got about 4,000 of them, don't
Yeah.
panic. And if
Yeah.
Alan makes the same mistake every time, we'll be fucking hilarious.
Oh.
But anyway, back to F1.
Yeah,
Where were we?
We have a tendency to do this, don't we? We wander.
we do wonder.
Let me check my notes. I know they say about not using your phone while driving, but sod it.
Yeah, don't use your phone while driving. Jesus Christ, you're all over the place, man.
I know.
All over the road! Well, that's what I was going to bring up. Red Bull getting that engine change, but not getting a penalty out of it.
For what?
They changed Verstappen's engine before the race, didn't they?
Hey?
Yes, because they apparently found a crack in the block on his engine.
After qualifying.
Yeah, but because of the way they changed it, they didn't actually incur a penalty, whereas normally I thought an engine change would automatically put you...
Yeah, but I think because the fact that it cracked the block...
I think it's a safety change.
Yeah,
Not as a,
yeah. I think the FIA got, I think the FIA allowed that, to be honest. If it was a cracked block...
Chris, you're gonna hit a car!
Oh, I'm not.
bloody hell! That's not a lane you're supposed to use, you know.
I know it's not.
It's by your bill.
Yeah.
Did you have to go and pick your parents up today? 'Cause if you drove like that,
No, I didn't. Thanks very much.
like fuck for that.
Excuse me, I don't drive like that.
Well, you just did.
Well, I'm... Oh yeah, you just watched that AI car. I think David's just hit it because it's got its hazards on.
I hadn't hit it. I was nowhere near it.
Well,
Yeah, it was just about enough for him, Chris, don't worry.
sorry.
Toll booth, Alan.
Toll booth.
Slow it down.
Slowing down. Slowing down. Slowing
Don't
down.
go for the cow one this time.
Slowing down. Slowing very down. There we go. Right, back to F1.
See you, Chris.
That's stuffed.
Alright, Chris, just leave him out there. 'Cause we've got to turn in a minute. I think there's only one lane.
Nah, he's got past me. Whoa, motherfucker!
It's David.
Whoa, shit.
Hey, David.
What's up?
What a fucking... You complain about my driving!
What did I do?
No,
We made
you-
the own car stop dead in the middle of the road.
It's not my fault if he stopped.
It was Alan.
No, I had no choice. David stopped that car right in front of me.
Then he cuts right across my doors. Anyways, we were talking about F1.
That's what you're saying is you were driving a bonneted truck till Alan did that.
Oh, okay,
He's now got flat nose.
Yeah, no, it was the whole reason why Max didn't get that was the Red Bull didn't get the penalty was because Max, the engine got the engine block cracked, the pipes had bent,
And he's telling me off for using my phone, yet he's clearly googled this. Traffic light!
I wasn't actually. No, I was, oh!
I did warn you about the traffic light.
It wasn't me. You used to rear-ended each other.
Fucking hell.
Hang on, we didn't rear-end each other. We're not some human centipede shit here.
I've got 3% cargo damage, 8% trailer damage, 34% truck damage.
Alan needs a service.
I've got 5, 7 and 0.
So I went right into the back of you.
Alan will need a service, otherwise his engine will start cutting.
It'll start cutting out, won't it?
Yep.
Just carry on.
Another traffic light.
Is it on red?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I just... I just think that was because that was a safety thing.
Probably was, yeah, you're probably right.
Because, well, no, because like they say, with the crack, with the pipes bent,
It looks like we're
coming down one lane.
into a city, so we might be able to grab a service while we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go and extract the last of Alan's truck out of my trailer. Bloody hell, Alan!
Wasting all the work.
I don't like him being in the middle.
I don't like him being in the same country as me, if I'm perfectly honest. Anyway, safer in the middle than at the back, he'd take us both out. Be like, you!
True.
I'll do a Bottas.
You've already done a Bottas.
Yeah. No, he did more like a Hamilton because he only hit me. Oh, we're coming into a city, it's only Paris.
Stay there. Thank you. So,
No.
not you. Have we got anywhere? We haven't got a
Keep an
service
airfield for the service station, I've not seen it yet. Obviously I can't look at the map because I can't when the truck's moving.
Shit. So we've got summer break now.
Yep. Of which Merck have gone into the leaders in both championships.
Don't think it's gonna last. I don't think it's gonna last.
Unfortunately, I can see him taking this year. I really can. I don't like to say it, but it's how it's
I hope
looking.
not.
So do I, but the train!
I hope Red Bull.
Alan, red light.
I hope Red Bull come back fighting after.
Oof.
I hope Checo comes back as well. Checo needs to get up there a bit more. Well, he kind of did. He kind of did, but
He didn't really get a chance this time, did he? He got
No.
up there and then got out there.
and then has to replace his engine. Apparently, Max could be on a fourth engine by the end of the season.
Yeah, which is a guaranteed grid penalty.
Yes, it's a guaranteed grid penalty. But the only problem is, if Merck hadn't have caused that damage at Silverstone, he wouldn't have to be looking at using a fourth engine.
Yep.
Like I said, Checo's what, on his second? Is he on his second?
I think most drivers are on their second by now, aren't they?
Is he on his second or is he on his third?
He's probably going to need to use his third next race. That's what they're saying. The second's probably what was in the car this race was got damaged.
Yeah, because it got damaged, didn't it? Sure. Oh yeah, that was it. Who got injured somebody got injured at Spa, didn't they?
Yeah, we should take a second to say thoughts to the families of the marshal killed at Brands Hatch this weekend.
Yeah, I was about to say, what about
67-year-old
I didn't
Mark.
There wasn't a lot of details, obviously, at the time I found that out about the marshal.
I heard a lot more through the touring cars, actually. They were talking about it quite a bit, because we had one of them days in touring cars. We had like red flags in pretty much every touring car race.
Christ. Yeah.
Now, maybe because of what happened with that marshal was making them a bit more sensitive to that.
I would probably guess so. I don't exactly know too much about the whole Brands Hatch thing. I do obviously.
No, I only heard about it, say, through the touring cars. But
I only heard
obviously, as
about it through
motorsport
F1.
fans, it's the last thing we want to hear.
No, because they're only voluntary. They don't, they don't get paid. They just do it because they love the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Oh yeah, they fully understand the risks, but it still doesn't make it.
Well, it's the same with like the marshals and stuff at Nürburgring. They're only volunteers, but most of them are actually like fire people as well.
Yeah, the only ones that get paid, I think the medical get paid because they're there as
Yeah.
Yeah, the
trained
doctors
medical.
do.
Probably something Alan knows more about than us because he's worked at these.
I
You'd
wouldn't.
be surprised what I'd actually know, because obviously,
I know you're on a different side.
yeah, so I have worked with some of the stewards before, and they are literally just volunteers.
Well, you did stewarding, didn't you? Do stewarding?
Yeah, but mine was basically for the security side of things.
Yeah.
The stewards that obviously we're going on about
Oh yeah, I know.
would be there as volunteers.
Hmm. Yeah, because you did stewarding for security, but that was that Silverstone?
No, I did proper security for that.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
I've done stewarding all different places.
Pink tutu.
Come on, baby.
You having struggles there, boy? Watch the inside, by the way. Thank you.
He's probably starting to feel the effects of that damage.
Probably.
I bet his dashboard's lit up like a Christmas tree by this point.
Well, he's dropped back. I've just floated past him and he's dropping back, so we made.
I'm good. I'll catch up.
But I've slowed down to 50. I'm just cruising up here. I actually thought he was behind me, but no, it's just another Scania. This is just passing it now. There's just a brown Scania.
Yeah, but that's not Alan's. I can't even remember what colour Alan's truck is.
How's he like brown and white with the...
There's got a skull on it.
Skull in it.
Yeah. Toll booth coming up, so watch what Alan does.
Toll
Screw
booth.
you.
Toll booth coming up.
France, the country of 10,000 toll booths.
Fucking tell me about it.
No wonder all the French ride bicycles that can't afford a car.
It's one thing you don't even see, like the Netherlands and Germany and stuff like that. You don't see any of the toll booths.
You don't really see them in England, do you? Apart from the M6 toll.
Apart from the M6 toll, which is a fucking rip-off.
I don't know. Certainly last time I went
Are we
across
coming-
it, I
yeah, are
think
we
it was
turning
about
off?
£2.60.
Eh? What?
Last time I went, I think it was about £2 odd.
Are you... You what? Shows how long you... Fuck me.
Why, what is it now for a car?
Try like 8 quid. 7,
Oh,
8
yeah.
quid.
It was £2.60 last time I went through it.
Yeah, it's a lot more than that now. I refuse to use that toll road. Ooh, anybody else get lag?
Who said yes?
Who said what?
I think I've lost the gear.
We're gonna have to...
Service.
Next... I'll have two number 9s, a number 9 large.
I've lost 12th gear.
Oh god, okay.
Right, so next town we'll pull off and hit a service station. Hopefully not literally in Alan's case.
Yeah, no, I've lost 12th gear altogether.
Yeah, we need to go and just get truck repaired. There goes the TGV.
So I think I heard something then.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just coming back from the shop earlier. I've never heard anything like it. It sounds so weird. An electric BMW passed me and it wasn't an i7.
An i3? That thing looks like it got squashed.
No, it was a big. It was.
I mean, you're about the i8.
It was just a normal BMW looking one, and it
Yeah,
just,
they do that.
Yeah,
I think it's the
they've got the-
530Es.
yeah. And
No, they've got some new ones out.
I'm not joking you. It was the weirdest. sounding thing. Because
Give me, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
Because you just don't expect it. You just with the BMW, you just expect the low grumble.
Oh, gee, it was still worse when I used to work nights. One of the spots I used to live to was a big, like, science park. So they gave him a Nissan Leaf to run around in.
Oh my god.
Now, at 2 o'clock in the morning, when a set of headlights come on, all you can hear is the sound of tyres on the ground. It's like something from a fucking horror film. You know, you're thinking Christine.
Oh god. Could you really pick a worse film?
Not bad is Christine. I'm not using a horror fan, but that's not a bad
No,
film.
you're not a horror fan. I mean, you could have said Carrie.
Don't think I've ever seen that.
It's an experience.
Seen that made me dad watch one for one of our film nights. It was called Hybrid. Give it a chance, look it up. It's weird, but it's actually not terrible.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
What is it about? An electric car that chases people?
Pretty much inside a multi-story car park. Goes around killing people.
Really?
Really?
Are you seriously? You're not just taking the piss again, are you?
No, I am not. You can look it up.
Oh fucking hell!
It was up there with the... Like I said, we've watched many a film through lockdown. Some good, some questionable. I was actually on the better end.
Yeah, but
That's and Lucky Logan stood out as the highlights.
oh god. Yeah, but it
Which
was
Lucky Logan, I still get over. I watched James Bond and the Sixth Lord rob a NASCAR circuit. Oh, somebody called it Ready to Redneck's Ocean 11.
Yeah, but it was just like when we were talking to Tim one night and we thought he was taking the piss. Wasn't it about the whatchamacallit?
I can't remember now.
I think it was about the whatchamacallit, wasn't it? And Alan's probably like, what the fuck?
Hey,
David.
he'll be right back.
Yeah, no, it's because of his indicator.
He's be right back. He's not what I hear.
Weird.
Emergency
That'd be a
stop.
good one for Alan.
Emergency stop, yeah. Well, if people are getting confused, Google a whatchamacallit. It is actually a chocolate bar. It's a candy.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, I remember
It's the
now.
American
Yeah,
candy
chocolate bars.
And we literally, actually, because we were playing were we playing Minecraft or were we playing Raft at this point?
Yeah, well, Minecraft. It was Sevtech.
Was it the last episode, or was
Something
it
like that.
getting close to the last episode of that series? And yeah, I literally thought he was taking the absolute piss. And that's
But
what.
yeah, when we come to a break, look up the film Hybrid
Yeah,
series.
I'm gonna.
What's when the traffic stopped?
I've no idea. It's not stopped.
No
for us.
idea.
It was a second ago when Chris went past.
I'm nowhere near. I was nowhere near that car. Oh, lag.
Oh, lag.
Oh,
Oh,
careful.
lag. Oh,
Oh,
lag.
lag.
Broken 2-car incident on right hand side. There is a bit of traffic joining that junction,
Yes, I know, I can see it all.
and the road's going down to 2 lanes, and I am getting lag. Anybody else getting lag?
No.
No. I can see Chris. I haven't seen Alan for a while.
Oh, I know where I
I think Alan's that one I can see in the distance.
I've seen his name appear and then disappear again. But
Well, I can still see you both on the map, so...
see, I can't see you because you're under the. See, I'm glad it lets you use the in-game paint jobs.
Yeah, when he adds the modded ones, it'll be even better.
Was that the one that you've done, or did I do you that?
Which one?
You're all green and black and.
You did that. I've never got a truck paint job to work. I got trailer paint jobs to work before the trailer system all changed.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never been able to get a truck paint job to actually work in this game.
Yeah, that's fair enough. If you still got that one, that's quite nice. I did you that.
Back in the day.
Yeah, it was actually. Because you had one and I said to you, look, I'll do you one. Because did I ever update it for you?
Well, I think I was using one of the in-game ones, just coloured a specific way till you did that.
Yeah.
I still do occasionally. I just use an in-game. I think it's like called heavy duty construction, and then just change the colours to the ones I use.
I can if you were to actually just find that file again and re-zip me it, send me it back across. I can take all like the European haulage shite off it and just.
I'd have to. It's probably on one of my old hard drives. I'd have to go and look. So obviously I've never had it since I've had this machine.
Yes,
I've got a hard drive out on my old desktop.
I know. I still need to get the others done. Alan's gone very quiet. I'm worried.
No, I'm still here, just concentrating.
Well, I can see Chris back there and saying that brown Scania's in front of him again, so I'm guessing he's now part of this crew.
How far?
I can still see you both.
Fucking hell, we're still over 4 hours off here.
Yeah, 4 hours 37. Plus, we're supposed to be finding a service centre so Alan can re-find his missing gear.
Well, yeah, but
I may only have 11 gears, but I'll tell you what, it's still going.
But I'll tell you what, if you're sat in 11th, the amount of fuel you'll be drinking, I think 3 more fit stops by the time we get there.
well, I'm only sat in 16th, even though I've got 18. It's because of the 2 reverse and. Yeah, but the 2 reverse.
Well, it's not because of the 2 reverse, it's probably just because of the weight you're not getting up in. Probably if you turn the limit off, you get to speed.
No, I wouldn't.
Because I'm in 12. I'm in A12.
Yeah, but have you got reverse gear? 2 reverse gears?
Yes, every truck has. Reverse gears don't count in that number.
That 12 plus 2, whatever it is, that 2, it's...
2 crawler gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've only supposed to have 18.
Yeah, but if you click up again, you will have 2 more than 16. You're just not using them because you're not getting the revs up. Or you sat there revving its knackers off.
No. I clicked up again, it won't let me go up anymore.
If you were pulling the heavy stuff, then yeah, you'll use.
Oh yeah, I know that.
But it doesn't the heavy stuff for the high-end gears. It's...
I think the 18 speed
the
is...
limiter of when you're going for speed.
Yeah, but I think the 18 speed is because there is perhaps maybe 2 crawler gears here.
Yeah, but there's 2 crawlers. There should be 2 crawlers on mine. Mine's a 12 plus 2.
Don't fucking brake check me, AI. So yeah.
So I've found a fucking cul-de-sac here.
So, is there anything else you've got on your notes for the F1, or is that it from you?
I think that about covers it, really.
Anything else from you, Alan?
Any closing thoughts?
No, I just think I do feel sorry for Vettel.
I do feel sorry for Vettel.
Alonso
Good race.
done amazing holding up Hamilton, and even people trying to get past Schumacher.
Oh, he wasn't given an inch.
No, Verstappen tried to get past him, and he wasn't having none of it.
Verstappen was also running a crippled car, but...
Yeah, but then he done exactly the same to Hamilton as well.
Yeah, he did.
So...
But did you notice Hamilton didn't like it? You notice that Hamilton complained a few times as well. Then he
Hamilton complained? Never.
But then he turns around and says my tyres are shit. Or whatever it was, 4-letter word. Because they asterisked it out. Did you notice actually? Oh, you might not have seen it qualifying. The sensors missed Danny Rick, and none of the commentary team actually caught it either. They did with Sonoda during his press interview, Because Yuki swore in a press interview by mistake.
Yuki swear?
Yeah.
Never.
What
Oh,
on
David.
earth is that?
But Danny Rick, when he went out, when he ended up going out of quality, like I said, the censors must have missed it, because he said fuck at the end. End of his radio message was the word fuck.
Well, it's
And-
Australian. That's pretty much a term of endearment.
Yeah, I know, but none of the...
You know, Aussies call you a cunt when they like you.
Yeah.
You had to drop the bomb! What knob? That's £5 now. £5 to the jar.
That's 15 in total now, isn't it?
No, it's 20.
That jar's paying for our trip down to see you.
That's £20 in the jar. He thinks I'm joking, there is actually a jar.
That jar, folks, is kofi.com/GameTimeUK. Feel free to...
Oh, Patreon.
Or Patreon.
Yeah.
Or, you know, bank account details.
PayPal.
PayPal.m... Oh god, what is it? PayPal.me? I never remember my PayPal.me, my .me.
Oh, it's Barclays account number 3579.
I would never touch my... I would never ever do that.
No, nobody with half a brain would. Alan?
What?
He wasn't listed!
Oh, thank fuck for that. Truck's
Thank-
finally turned off. I've only been passing him for 52 miles.
What are you saying, what at?
You called my name?
Yeah, you were listed! I wanted
I was
comment.
concentrating.
For God's sake.
Good to see you too.
I'm seeing the back of him right now.
Some say it's my best side.
Buying him dinner first.
You just don't do what Alan did and decide to go for a close-up.
I'm trying not to.
Yeah, if he starts shouting at you red light all of a sudden. Not much you can do you know what I mean?
Especially
We
when
should have seen the red light coming. Look, if you did that in real life, you couldn't work out, get out the car and say to the mangled corpse, what was I supposed to do?
Well, it depends what the draw distance is like. Fair.
I don't want to know what his draws are like.
I said the draw distance. Come on, put your foot down, David. Put your foot down.
I'm put to the floor
Yeah.
here, mate. Well, so I say I'm foot to the floor, my cruise control's foot to the floor, I should say.
Where's your shit? I've not been using cruise control at all.
You can tell someone who drives for a living, where's the cruise control?
I'm not too bothered about cruise control. If
You
I
don't know
have-
where the cruise control is.
So do I.
Oh, trust me, once you've driven a vehicle with it, going into one without it is hard work.
Try putting cruise control on down the autobahn. That's fucking fun.
Well, cruise control at about 140.
Oh yeah, I had the fucking what was it? What was I driving? A Golf fucking Volkswagen Golf GTI. It was a rental car. Fuck me, that bastard shifted. It was nice. It was brand new and all, brand new to their rental car fleet and all. Hardly any miles on it. Oh, it was just pure. Just
Alan, do you need to let us catch you? Do you need to just let you catch up a little bit?
Well, it's up to you. I can see
You're a
you.
long way behind.
I actually don't even know how far it is.
Well, we're only 90 miles off our destination, apparently.
I'm 93.
Oh, David.
Oh, so you're like 5 miles.
92.
Watch out, Chris, the AI's having a major barney here.
Shit.
I'm staying in this lane.
Yeah.
And you can't blame me for that one, I had no playing, huh?
No.
Old move.
Toll booth.
Oh, move.
Toll booth.
176 fucking quid!
176 quid?
So it just cost me to go through it.
Jesus Christ. That was an expensive toll.
I don't want to drive across the road, not fucking buy it.
That was a very, very expensive toll.
Tolls, and if we don't pay no tolls, we don't get no rolls.
I'm glad they've got the automatic tolls in though, so you don't have to just stop.
Yeah, the fast pass, it is a nice thing, isn't it? No, just a complete stop and mess, I just... Oh, don't try going through it at 56, that doesn't work.
No.
It's not that good.
Are we on a turn off here?
Yeah.
Next turn off.
Right.
I'm fucking behind you both.
About time! Right. Yeah. God, him and his indicator. He needs to reattach the keys. Oh god. Car there on the left. On the right. Fuck's sake.
Is it left or right?
It was on the right. Yes. No.
Yes. 10-4.
See, the toll booth helped him catch us all.
No, I don't want to check behind.
You what? Check behind what?
What Dave just said, check behind.
That's where you'll find Alan.
Oh, no, he's behind me.
What the
What?
You're all over the place.
Slight bit of
We're
lag.
gonna get him breathalyzed at the next stop.
Can't help having a slight bit of lag at times, you know. It's not foolproof with your don't forget, you're hosting. Me and David will see latency.
I'm not getting any major issues.
Yeah, but you're a little bit further down than I am.
I'm gonna lose ya.
Well, you're struggling.
Is engine gone? Did your engine go?
Yep.
His engine's gone.
Breaking up.
Oh, I've got power again. I've got power.
Chris, you might have to tow him in at this rate.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, start the engine about 5 times.
Oof. Sure. Fuck. Really? Don't worry about it. It's cause every time David indicates.
Yes, I'm sure.
Left lane junction.
I do have that nav.
You know, unfortunately we've got twat now, he's called Chris.
Not bad.
Turning off to the right here.
Okay.
Right turn.
He sounds completely. It's weird because you can hear him.
Because the way he edits the and the fact we get it double because we get the echo, because we get the Discord and
well, we get the Discord, but then when he goes across on the CB, he sounds completely different on the CB. His voice.
Told you, to me, he sounds like the guy who always said mission failed in Payday.
We need to get back into Div 2 as well, but we need.
There's so many things we need to get. At this rate, say we're going to have to give. You're going to have to start paying me so I don't have to work and we can actually get through the backlog with. God.
The backlog we've got a lot of backlog.
Tell me about it.
Right turn off as you come around that bend, Alan.
Yeah.
Then a left. Come on, David. I'm giving you enough room, David, because I don't fancy being a...
I also wasn't going to pull straight out of that junction at 50 without looking, was I? It's
Why
just
not?
my luck.
Nearly there. Have we actually got... We haven't got a service centre around here either, have we?
We'll find one.
No. Slowing down.
Wait till we do this with pro mods and we've got to like do the
Ooh, boy.
the Superman
There is a nice... There is a,
delivery spot.
there is a nice one in Spain that's like...
But yes, the first time I've seen Alan for about 3 hours.
There is a nice one in Spain that is like the old supermarket drop.
Hmm.
But it's quite a good one. I got it as the first sort of test. I do apologise if... Oh, shite.
Apologies if you're shite.
No, I do apologise if there is any lag. If there has been any lag, it seems to have been that way. I should have gone the other way around, because my parking zone is back the other way. I do like that tint on that.
The what? The metallic?
Hmm. We
No, I threw a red like cover on it.
We in a non-collision zone.
I think so, yeah, it says it is.
Oh god!
I'm just gonna back up.
Well, I sort of went down the other way because my parking space is where I get down the bottom.
Yeah, I know, I need to go the other way as well.
A couple of amateurs to pair you.
Oh, I didn't realise this thing had 2 ways in. Right, well if David... Has David moved from that bay yet?
Yes, I have. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna look at the map, see where the nearest service centre is.
Yeah.
What if there's a way? There's like a way to like share waypoints.
Don't
Well,
know.
might be. Yeah, we don't know. Truck service centre.
Be nice to know how close I am actually off that trailer, to be honest.
I think it might be easier just for me to fast travel.
Yeah, if you want to just get yourself recovered to one, well, you can just go through the game menu to recover, can't you?
Oh, this
Oh, to service wants to take me to Bordeaux.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
All
Christ.
3 of us can do that if you want.
Really?
What?
That far?
Just taking me.
Okay.
What's that?
Are you... You're dropped to take...
I'm at the service centre in Bordeaux now.
Yeah, David's fast travelled to the Bordeaux.
Yeah, no, I'm
service
moving out of the way for you though.
centre. Well, I don't think I've...
Oh, it's a daft deal, so look at mine and Christie's, it might tell you to fuck off.
You know what? I might actually buy that.
Well... While we're in the middle of all this crap, we're gonna end this one here, guys, because we have been running for...
A while.
a while, actually. Yeah, a while. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are watching on YouTube. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitch. All links are in the description. And we shall see you next time. So until then.
Adios, amigos.
So long and thanks for the fish.
Okay.
Goodbye for now.